Today on the Daily Scoop podcast from the Scoop News Group, Anthropic is developing a new tool to detect concerning AI talk of nuclear weapons. And GSA's Login.gov will now accept passports for identity verification. It's Thursday, August 21st, 2025. Welcome to the Daily Scoop podcast, where you'll hear the latest news and trends facing government leaders. I'm the host of the Daily Scoop podcast, Billy Mitchell. Thanks so much for joining me. Now let's dive into the day's top headlines. As part of its ongoing work with the National Nuclear Security Administration, Anthropic is now working on a new tool designed to help detect when new AI systems output troubling discussions of nuclear weapons. Artificial intelligence systems have the potential to uncover all sorts of new chemical compounds. While many of those discoveries might be promising and yield, for example, formulas to help propel nuclear energy sources, they might also risk outputting information that could make it easier to design a nuclear weapon. In a new blog post, the company said that along with the NNSA and the Energy Department's national laboratories, it's developed a classifier that's able to automatically determine whether nuclear conversation with an AI chatbot is benign or concerning, with 96% accuracy. The system was developed based on a National Nuclear Security Administration curated list of nuclear risk indicators. More than 300 synthetic prompts were developed to validate the system, and those prompts were generated rather than sourced from actual user conversations in order to protect privacy, according to an Anthropic spokesperson. The agency then helped refine the classifier, confirming whether its evaluations of synthetic test prompts were correct. The work built on a previously announced red teaming partnership between Anthropic and the NNSA. Notably, it is still possible the system could make mistakes and flag conversations that aren't actually attempts to use the system for concerning nuclear-related conversations. The tool is now deployed on Claude usage and is performing well, the company said. Now moving on to other news, individuals will soon be able to verify their identities using their passports on the General Services Administration's Login.gov platform, marking the agency's latest efforts to boost user friendliness on the single sign-on service. According to a GSA announcement published Wednesday, individuals will soon be able to submit a picture of their passport's biographical page during Login.gov's identity proofing process. Once Login.gov receives a passport photo, it will then check the photo against passport records managed by the State Department, the GSA said, noting state manages a privacy-preserving API for this. Login.gov gives the public the option to log into multiple federal, state, and local government websites using just one account once a user's identity is verified. Under its current format, users looking to create a Login.gov account are often required to take a picture of themselves and submit that with a photo of their state-issued ID or driver's license for comparison. The move to accept passports is part of a new partnership between GSA's Technology Transformation Services and the State Department's Bureau of Consular Affairs, with the GSA describing it as a, quote, first-of-its-kind partnership between federal agencies to use authoritative government records as a source for identity verification. For more news at the intersection of the federal government and technology, make sure to visit fedscoop.com. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of the Daily Scoop podcast, available on all podcast platforms. If you've already rated the podcast on your platform of choice, thanks so much. High ratings and good reviews of the show help more people to find it. The Daily Scoop podcast is a production of the Scoop News Group in Washington, D.C. Adam Butler and Carlin Fisher help put the show together, and the entire Scoop News Group team contributes. We'll be back tomorrow with more top headlines. Until then, I'm your host, as always, Billy Mitchell. Thanks so much for listening.